Hi, I'm Goodman, creator of the Clear Beliefs Practitioner Training. If your purpose and your profession is making a difference in other people's lives, I have some exciting insights to share with you. Your work is crucial to making the world a better place, one person at a time. And when you see your clients' lives improve, you feel great. And since you work with human beings, you also experience frustration at times. Here's one of those frustrating scenarios. Your client comes to you with a problem or something they want to change. Using your expertise and wisdom, you show them a series of actions or practices they can do to solve their problem or achieve their goals. They walk away knowing what to do, and you know that you've helped them. But then, they come back for their next session, and they haven't taken action. They're full of excuses. I got busy. An emergency came up. I just didn't have the energy. I ran out of time. And you're back where you started. They haven't moved themselves forward, and you feel exasperated. Now, is it something you're doing wrong, or do you just have dumb clients? Now, truthfully, you've probably experienced the same thing in your own life. You have things to do to market your services, for example. You know what actions you need to take, but you don't do them. You've got the same issue. Whether you call it procrastination or resistance or some kind of block, wouldn't it be great to have a tool to solve this very common problem? Some clients are super motivated. They don't need help. But most people hit a wall of some kind and they can't get things done. Why is that? I've been studying the nature of human nature and the nature of human motivation for more than 40 years. I've investigated psychology, neurology, philosophy, spirituality, success principles, and dozens of methods for self-development. And after all this study, I came to one conclusion, and that is that our beliefs are the key to understanding all of human behavior. And I realized that if you could help a person change their beliefs, you could help them change any part of their life. Now, the way I'm using the term beliefs is different than the typical definition of a commitment to a thought or a concept. I'm talking about beliefs as the human operating system, the deepest programs in our brain, the underlying infrastructure of our mind and our personality. Now, with this understanding, you can say that our beliefs drive our thoughts, our opinions, our feelings, and our actions. They actually cause the experiences we have in our lives. Now, it's helpful to have a model of how beliefs relate to human consciousness, so I've brought an illustration. Here's the idea. You are part of Source, the universe, God, the Creator, whatever you like to call it. And Source has awareness. So, since you're part of Source, you have awareness. And you can use your will to direct your awareness. And when it's directed, we call it your attention. You focus your attention on something outside of you, like this chart, or me, or your latest project, or your client. Or you can direct your attention to something inside of you, like your feelings at the moment, or your thoughts, or your body sensations. That's the object of attention here. When you do that, something flows back to you, and that is your experience. Whatever you place your attention on, you get an experience of it. It's very simple, right? So if nothing is in the way, you would have a pure experience of whatever you put your attention on. You'd experience it just as it is. You probably felt that from time to time. It's called the flow experience or unity. There's a lot of words to describe it. It's a delicious feeling. However, there is something in the way. There's something else in the system. And that is your beliefs. Beliefs act like a big colored lens in the middle of this flow. It colors and distorts your attention flowing out, and it colors and distorts your experiences flowing back. Now, when you're born, this filter is almost transparent. Babies look at the world with wide-eyed wonder. Everything is new and pure. And then your parents start programming you with their beliefs. You're a cute baby. I'm mama. Don't do that. You're going to grow up to be so smart. That's bad. Don't touch that. You'll never amount to anything. There's something wrong with you. Now, beliefs pour into you from your family members, from friends, teachers, and religious authorities. They tell you who you are and what you can and can't do. They teach you, or rather indoctrinate you, with their beliefs about what's right and wrong, what's good and bad, what you should and shouldn't do. And the filter clouds up. It gets darker and darker, like a cataract in your eye. Your personality and your psychology form around these programmed beliefs. And eventually, the lens gets all colored in. All you can see is what the filter allows you to see. Your experience is now defined by your beliefs. For example, if you see a homeless person on the street, and your belief is street people are dangerous, then you don't see the actual person, a human being who's having a difficult time. What you see is a dangerous person, and you feel afraid. The world begins to look exactly like your beliefs. Everywhere you look, you see evidence that your beliefs are true. That's the only thing you can see because you're experiencing the world through your belief structure. Now, this explains a lot. For example, why it's so difficult to convince someone that their beliefs are false. Why two people can come away from exactly the same situation with completely different experiences. Why so many people ignore information that doesn't match their beliefs. And why some people take action when you give them suggestions and others don't. If you could clear your belief filter, you'd be able to see what you couldn't see before and do what you couldn't do before. Changing beliefs is the key leverage point for changing people's lives because it changes everything else. The Clear Beliefs Practitioner Training focuses on this key leverage point. You'll learn how to uncover your client's core beliefs, the ones that weigh them down and interfere with their happiness. You'll learn how to completely and permanently delete negative and limiting beliefs from the subconscious mind where they live. You'll learn how to install positive, empowering beliefs that will help your clients create the experiences and the life they really want. Now, underneath this powerful psychological process, there's a spiritual practice at work. We don't talk a lot about this aspect of the work, but it's perhaps the most important element. Here it is. If you want to permanently delete a belief from the subconscious mind, there's only one place you can do it from, and that's the higher self or the spiritual self. So each time your client clears a belief, they have a direct spiritual experience. They can't help it. It just happens naturally. They experience their own spiritual power to change themselves and change their world. You want to be more successful in your own life, and you want your clients to be more successful in theirs. Imagine being able to produce rapid, permanent change in your clients' thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your reputation would soar. You'd get more referrals. You'd be more successful doing what you love. Now, here's a review from Martha Bear, a psychotherapist who took the Clear Beliefs training. I've been using the Clear Beliefs process for more than 4 years. It's been exceedingly helpful to me on my own inner journey, and it's one of the tools I reach for most frequently in my psychotherapy practice. It leads to deep discovery, insights, and profound change, often with beauty and the joy of inner awakening. I continue to use it both in my practice and in my own personal growth. In the next video, I'm going to share 2 important secrets about how the mind works, secrets that will make you more effective with your clients. And I'll also show you how to identify beliefs that underlie and actually cause each of our emotions. I'll also describe the Clear Beliefs Practitioner Training, which starts on April 14th. To receive the second video, register below. I hope to see you soon.